A bunch of people have suggested that the explosion in Nashville wasn't actually an RV exploding, but was a top-secret military-style missile attack being used to erase evidence of election fraud. Leaving aside the obvious lack of reason and logic in this theory, what is the evidence to support it? I've seen two things shared a lot. Firstly, the observation that the explosion looks like it's on the wrong side of the street, and secondly, the observation of what looks like the trail of a missile before the smoke from the explosion rises. The first one is pretty simple. The middle of the explosion is just obscured by the dust cloud. You can see it in the better quality video here, but you can also see it happen in other videos, like this exploding cement truck. The second one relies on a rather low quality video, but we can see one trail seeming to shoot upwards and then another one just below it. These fade away, maybe because they're not being lit by the light of the explosion. They are then followed by the rising cloud of smoke. This sequence makes it look like the trails come before the explosions and hence must be missiles. But do they come first? If we look at this building over on the left, we can see it's glowing brighter and brighter from right at the start of the video. This kind of indicates that the explosion actually happened before the trails show up, about 1 second in this video. How much before? Well, notice the glow on this building brightens and then dims. We can use the peak value of this brightness as a time reference point. The building is actually the L&C building on the corner of 4th Avenue and Church, and we can see the L&C building in this video taken from Craftco on Hawthorne Avenue, and we can see it matches the brightness of the fireball itself. Syncing up the peak brightness in both videos, we can see the explosion actually started a bit before the start of the black and white video. Putting all that together, the initial blast of the explosion happened nearly 3 seconds before the two trails show up. There's also no missiles or trails visible in those 3 seconds in the Craftco footage. So it seems most likely these are simply smoke trails from some point during the explosion. Unless some better quality of video shows up, that's what I'm going to go with.